Hi, this is Tablet Store UK and we're going to take a look at the 12.1 inch WinPad Ultra, our IP54 ruggedized tablet, available in 8.4, 10.4 and 12.1 inch variations, with a couple of unique features that I think set this apart from some of our other tablets. One of those is the connectivity on the device. Another is the device itself, highly ruggedized, aluminium magnesium alloy the casing is made from, and also the connectivity on the device. But in particular the flexibility with the CPU options. This particular model is running an N2600, which is our current recommended base model. Used to be an N270, but now the N2600 is a very attractive option for this device. But you can also take on this option a Core 2 Duo or a Core i5 and even a Core i7 CPU. So for people wanting rugged and a higher CPU option, then this is a very good device to take a look at. So we'll take a look around the outside first of all. First of all, on the front of the device, as you can see, you've got power button, indicator lights for power, battery, hard drive access and Wi-Fi. You've got a menu button here which brings up on-screen control for screen brightness, which you can switch to control volume, indicator for remaining battery power, quick access for turning on Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Bring this menu back up again for accessing your different wireless radios, and that's what you can do from the menu there, and you've got up and down buttons to control each of those. You've also got function keys F1 to F3, which can be programmed with a short and long press to do various actions. That's not configured at the moment, so it brings up the utility screen which shows you all of the different buttons and the different controls that you can set them for. So that's very useful that you've got hardware access to different functions on the tablet. For example, you may choose to have one open an application, another to open an on-screen keyboard, so on and so forth. So we'll take a look around the outside. Obviously you've got corner rubbers for extra protection on this, and a very well secured carry handle on the top, which is useful for a lot of people. Just on the very top of the device here is the GPS antenna, because this device has GPS included. Given the nature of the housing, the antenna has to be external, so that is mounted on the top there. Taking a look at the corner rubbers, that you can see you've got access there to put any sort of clip for shoulder straps, so on and so forth on there, so you've got points to mount onto there if you wish. If we take a look along the right edge of the device, naturally with an IP sealed device any ports are covered by silicone covers. So we take a look here. First cover, we have a 15-pin VGA out, so not many remaining tablets have VGA out. That can be very useful to a number of clients, and a full-size SD card slot. So not limited in terms of a lot of devices either not having memory card slots or taking micro SD, but on this device you can take a full-size SD card. So I'll just get a card there to size that up and show you that you can put a full-size SD card on there. Close that one up, go on to the next port. These are quite secure, by the way. And we've got a RS232, a serial COM port. Again, not many systems have onboard COM ports, or even on docking stations. That can be very useful to a number of people. And you've also got the screw fixing, so you can secure connections to that. And this is where the SIM card slot is, so if you choose 3G, then the SIM card slot will work there. Moving on to the bottom of the device, this will be your docking connector, but also a connector for a hotspot battery. So the main battery is on the back here, fixed in with 4 screws. So you have got a removable battery, although you've got to take out 4 screws to remove it. But if you want a hotspot battery, a second battery, which is half the capacity of the first, then that fixes on the bottom here. And you can see you've got screw points on the bottom here to fix on a second battery. Otherwise, that is a docking connector for a docking station, for the desk, and also in vehicle. Take a look on the left side of the device, more connectivity. First of all, we've got DC power in and 2 USBs, also a reset button. And finally, under the last cover, we've got RJ45 and audio in and audio out. So completing very good connectivity on the device, even without a docking station, is that you've even got RJ45 LAN, which is PXE network bootable. So again, a feature that a lot of people are maybe looking for that isn't available on a lot of devices. You've got that there as well. Just take a little look at the back of the device. Bit of heat sinking going on. Built-in stylus there. Optional rear camera on some configurations, not on this particular model. And you've also got 100mm spacing with VESA mount points. So if you want to mount directly onto the tablet, you can. Or if you want to be able to take the tablet on and off a wall, then we do have wall and vehicle mounts for the device. I'll just show you one of those. So this can be either a vehicle or a wall mount. Essentially, it's got secure VESA mount points on the back, and you'll need to mount this thing securely. It's pretty heavy. You've got secure power in and out, and basically it's spring loaded. So you would just drop the device in the bottom, lift the top, and let that clamp down on the device. And then that would be securely mounted to a wall or a vehicle. There's also a desk dock for the device, which I don't have here to show you. Take a little look at software on the device. You can run any operating system on here: Windows XP, 7 embedded, and standard versions of 7. This is running Windows 7 embedded, so we just take a little look at this, as not many people will have seen 7 embedded, and there's not many systems that we have that are capable of running this. So you'll see that it's running Windows embedded standard, 2 GB of RAM on here, and the N2600 at 1.6 GHz, as I indicated. This device has got built-in GPS, so you'll see that we're picking up GPS satellites and getting a signal. And particularly with that strong external GPS receiver, we're getting signal, and we're a good 10 feet and facing in the wrong direction for the nearest window. So we're getting an excellent signal on GPS there, and GPS seems to be a feature that a lot of people are wanting to use on this type of unit. With Windows 7 embedded, you've got very similar functionality to the full version of Windows 7. Just that it's a slightly more slimmed down, customized build of Windows 7. As standard, there's no bloatware or any excessive software put on here. You've got the software utility for the touchscreen, software utility for 3G connectivity, for Bluetooth, and in this case for the GPS. Besides that, there's no additional applications here, and you'll see that from an operating system point of view, this looks and feels exactly like Windows 7, and indeed it is. It's just the componentized version of that. So if you're just using Windows to run a single application, anything that runs in sort of standard Windows classes, then this is a good option rather than giving your customers a full version of Windows 7, such as Home or Professional, with all the extras that you maybe don't need. Thanks for watching. For more information and pricing, head to tabletstoreuk.com.